advocates whisper in the hall, where justice wears a mask and truth begins to fall. Every thread they pull, every lie they weave, in the courtroom's dance, who's left to believe? Oh, the devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end. The devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end in sight. A photograph fades where the truth once stood. Blurred lines between the bad and the good. The scales they tilt with every silver tongue, while the broken cry for a song unsung. Black robes sway like shadows on the wall. One wrong word and the mighty fall. Who's a sinner? Who's a saint? The jury's out, but the verdict's faint. Oh, the devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end. The devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end in sight.
Well, hello out there, everyone. Great. The guys backstage are giving me the thumbs up. Everyone can hear me. Excelente. So, hope everyone had a fantastic Tuesday. Um, and it was a little bit warmer here in PA today, so hopefully it was out there for all of you folks. And welcome on into Devil's Advocates. Always a pleasure to be here with everyone. We have almost a full panel again. DA, boss man, he won't be here tonight, to my knowledge. He's still on vacation, so, but we're still going to have a banger of an episode, so don't worry about that. We've got tons to talk about. We've got Dago from True Crime Cafe backstage. We've got Logan from Bronx Tales. We've got JJ from State of the Deep, and we've got the amazing One. So tons and tons to talk about, and so it looks like we got a bunch of our regulars here in the chat. I'm not going to try to name everyone, but welcome to all three channels, all the mods, all the, the audience, you guys, our communities. We come together here every evening almost, and it's just fantastic. So we just love each and every one of you. And so without further ado, I'm going to start bringing everybody up. So I'm going to bring up Logan first. Hello, how are you?
Hello, governors. How are you today?
Oh, bros and hoes.
Oh, shoot, bros and hoes. Hello. Hello, chat. How are you guys? I hope you had a wonderful day. It's Tuesday. We're almost to Wednesday.
Almost midweek. We're getting there.
Well, good thing we
Anything
have some good
exciting in
stuff
your
to
world?
talk about in the Guthrie case with this new character guy.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a fascinating one for sure.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
All righty, I will go ahead and bring up Dago. How are you
Forget
tonight,
about it.
sir?
What's cracking?
Bros and hoes.
Bros and hoes.
Good to see you, ladies. How are you this evening? Hope you're having a great day.
You. Yeah.
Yes,
hope
you as well.
too.
Anything exciting for you today?
No, not really. This same stuff we're probably going to be discussing tonight. I did do I covered a IDAHO4 interview with Scott Perkey, one of the owners of the 1122 house. I went through that and broke that down, which was interesting, very interesting. But
That one
mostly,
is interesting. Actually, I'm gonna do that one tomorrow.
yeah,
That
it's
one's
very.
good.
Yeah, I really hate working during the day because then I can't come on your over and hang out on your show, Dago and Logan. That I'm always like, man.
No,
So,
no big deal. We all
but
get together at the end of the night anyway.
yeah,
Welcome to
yeah.
all the moderators. Thank you all for joining us in here. Thank you to my producer, Mikey from the Last 24, and my videographer, Molly, for everything you guys do. We appreciate you all so very much. And welcome to all of you within all the channels. It's great to see you all tonight.
All right, I'm gonna bring up JJ from State of the Deep. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
JJ and the Heezy.
It's good to see you. Hello, denizens, meatballs, and mods. 1-1. Hello, my brother backstage. Bros and hoes, yo.
Yes, bros and hoes.
See what you started, Logan?
Yeah,
I don't even know where that came from.
Well,
I don't know. That was so funny that night. Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
everybody in the chat will be happy to know that just before the show, we solved the Nancy Guthrie case. So we wrapped that
got
up.
it solved. Don't have to worry about it.
We
Yeah.
have to move on.
One place. You don't need to go anywhere else but right here.
That's
The
right.
suspect is waiting backstage to be arrested.
Yes.
All right, let's bring up 1-1. How are you?
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
1-1.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How goes
There
it?
you go. Logan, JJ, Robin.
How was your day?
Great. Case is over. Nancy Disgrace solved it a half hour ago.
You did.
It's finished. Done.
I don't know what we do without her.
I know
She
she's so great at
She
everything.
She
I
pointed
know.
stuff out. No, the video, the guy picking up weeds and stuff, and she unveiled she's the unveiler of all evidence and striking evidence that no one else
She
has
found out
seen
that he had a
before.
gun. She found out that he was carrying a pistol.
I know. I couldn't believe I'd have never figured that out without her.
You
guys would you'd get a kick out of she had a few guests on, and they zoomed in on the gun, and it was like a striking revelation. She couldn't believe that this one guest was able to figure out that the guy was right hand dominant. I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. What a breakthrough.
Thank you for our new turtle over here. We appreciate you. CIKR. Welcome.
Of course, it's good to know if it's the perpetrator is right hand or left hand dominant. But with the way that she came out, it was like, oh my God, she figured it out.
Groundbreaking stuff.
She's such a Mac.
You're a couple hours late, lady, but thank you.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what she wants to believe. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she tries to portray, but.
All right, Robin, you want me to do the intro?
Let me bring up. We have a little bit of a special treat where we have visual aids tonight.
Yeah,
I know
Robin
has some. We have some.
Yeah, you want me to do the intro?
God, 1-1. Yes, do your intro. My God,
I wasn't. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah.
No, I'm glad you did. No, please,
all right.
please.
All right. Is it good to be alive in the den on a Tuesday night?
Oh yeah.
Jackson, hope you're feeling better. I know you got strep throat and you're not feeling well. Love you, buddy.
Aww.
Juliana, and of course, my beautiful wife. Love you guys. Silence always comes first. Before the sirens, before the headlines, before someone decides what the truth is supposed to be. In that silence is where the real story hides. This is Devil's Advocates, a place for the cases that don't sit right, for the details that disappear, for the moments everyone rushes past because stopping would be inconvenient Here, we don't chase comfort. We sit with discomfort. We slow everything down until the cracks start to show. Because the truth isn't loud, it doesn't scream, it whispers, and only if you're willing to listen. Tonight, we step back into the darkness, where timelines blur, where motives feel rehearsed, where answers exist but never arrive whole. We question what we're told, not out of rebellion, but out of responsibility. Because when lives are lost and stories are shaped, someone benefits from certainty, and someone always gets forgotten. We don't declare guilt here. We don't offer closure where none exists. We examine, we challenge, we doubt. And in the doubt, we find the questions that matter most. So slow your breathing, turn the volume down, and listen closely. This isn't background noise. This isn't entertainment. This is Devil's Advocates, where the truth doesn't come easy, justice feels unfinished, and the silence is trying to tell you something. Let it speak. And with that, live from New York, it's Tuesday night.
All right. Thank you. That was awesome. I love that. All right. So,
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
let me. Yeah.
So we are going to be covering a bunch of stuff with the Nancy Guthrie case. For those of you wondering, it's still
Yep.
the hot topic everywhere. So
we're gonna examine some of that tonight. Now, let me know when you guys can see this. Looks like you can.
we can
Okay.
just got to make it
so-
bigger.
No, it's just small.
Yeah. Yep. What do you want me to show first, one?
You could show it at, I mean, I don't, whatever you want, or I don't know if you want to play the video first or whatever you want. There's no set order really.
Okay.
Whatever
All
you
right,
want.
We'll play the
yeah.
video here quick. So for those who haven't seen the video, it's really striking.
Can you take it on the corner of the box, Robin, and expand that? Or did you did it? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, you did.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yep. Can you see it better?
Yeah, definitely. All right. I blew it up on my side too. Yeah, you can tell as they're walking up, they're trying to keep their face down.
Yeah. But he's not in a hurry.
No, not by any means.
No.
Which is very ballsy. I'll say that much.
Yeah. And these gloves are just weird looking gloves
Yeah.
to me.
I think he's wearing two pairs of gloves.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they look like the black. We wore those with the EMS services and stuff. Nitro.
Okay.
Bar.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have just brought a piece of tape with him to cover the camera lens.
Spray paint.
Well,
Anything.
let me tell you what else he could have done. I mean, this guy is such a genius. So first off, I'll tell the chat if you're at my opinion before we even get into everything, this guy is not a professional hitman or whatever the hell, kidnapper or whatever he is. He's not a professional at this.
No.
If you wanted to, I could tell you the easiest way to blur out, like, okay, so you know that there's some kind of ring camera, or in this case, it was a Nest camera. All he had to do was have a bright flashlight, and walk straight up, and you won't be able to see diddly squat. I've seen it done.
Yeah.
You could do a test. I'm sure a lot of people in this room, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have a Ring camera or a Nest camera, whatever.
That's
You
how
can
you
do the
blind
test yourself. Walk outside, walk up to the front of your house with a very bright flashlight, and you won't be able to see. You'll see like nothing.
Right.
Or he could have very
Yeah.
simply just ripped off a piece of duct tape and covered the lens. Truly.
Right.
But
And
even
instead-
walking up,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't even see that. You wouldn't even see
Well,
that.
I think maybe he tried with the Vitalite in his mouth, but it wasn't enough, obviously.
Nah.
Yeah. You'd
All
have
he
to
had
have
to
like
do
a
it, yeah.
mag light.
You just
Yeah.
need a regular. It doesn't even have to be like crazy
flashlight.
power, because what happens is the flashlight will mess with the IR of the camera.
Yeah.
The IR sensor of the camera, and you'll just see a big blur. You won't be able to make anything out.
In chat, Anonymous Mystic is listening to a scanner, and they're saying that SWAT and bomb squad are deployed on a manhunt out there right now, and that it sounds like they might have somebody cornered right now. And
They threw up a birth date. Yes, 1983.
Yep. Threw up a
So-
birthday of
Wow.
1983. Yep.
They may have here's the problem though. That's kind of, if they have this person, where's Nancy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's, it's a kind of, I mean, my question to you is, if you're on a manhunt, why do you have SWAT? I can get to some extent, but why do you have the bomb squad out? Unless there's been some kind of communication with this person saying,
Right. It's a little.
Well,
maybe if hopefully if she's still alive, they might have her somewhere and think that the place might be wired.
right.
Right.
I don't think she left her home alive at this point.
That's kind of what
And
I've been thinking.
The
too for a
41
while.
minutes could have been cleaning up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good point. I mean, his backpack was full. You guys saw that.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah. We'll go back to that
Very
video.
cool.
Okay. So that's kind of what I was trying to see was when I was backing it up there, I was trying to get a better angle on the backpack to see if there was a way, like if you could see like an outline in it. And unfortunately, whenever I
Yeah.
pause the video,
Yeah.
it blurs a little bit, unfortunately. Like, but
Yeah,
it
it's
does
packed.
look like yeah, I mean,
It's
it's
packed.
full.
Yeah.
And it looks here to me like there is an outline there in that very back pocket of something square, kind of.
There could
Now,
be a
what
whole
that
tarp
would-
in there and
Yeah.
Maybe,
rope
maybe,
and who knows.
Duct tape, everything.
yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it was just curious to me what that, could be.
And to one's point for the den and the meatballs and everybody in the chat, a professional is not going to walk up with his gun outside his pants.
No.
If you're trying to be
No.
discreet,
Yeah.
that's not the way you do it.
Okay,
Like,
so
'cause even approaching the house, right? You don't want to.
I just got a news break that says, excuse me, the Pima County Sheriff's Department, with the assistance from the FBI, has detained an individual for questioning in connection with the abduction of Nancy Guthrie. Law enforcement official
nice.
briefed on the investigation told ABC News.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Interesting.
We
So
got
they
one.
knew who they were going after.
I think I think they've known, and I'm kind of wondering, you guys, if they were waiting to get some kind of just like communication that maybe Nancy was deceased, because they wouldn't put this person's camera, in my opinion, they wouldn't put the camera footage of this person out knowing Nancy's alive, because it could endanger her.
Right.
Because
Right. Yeah.
that's just in my opinion. But so we do have that thus far.
Another thing too that was discussed earlier that is interesting is there was a security type gate on the front door, a metal type.
Yeah.
Screen door,
We got a picture of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Hang on
so,
a second.
and since they had said the back door was open, we haven't seen the further video where there was assumptions that they couldn't get in the front, so they ended up going around to the back.
Mm.
Well, there's like a guest house in the back there too. So maybe he went to the guest house first.
Yeah, here's the gate.
I think there's another picture of the of the door too. Yeah.
Yep.
So you could see, that's where the Nest camera was.
Right. Yeah, over here. Yep.
The doorbell. Yeah.
So let me take that away. So yeah, it would be pretty hard to get in there. I mean, does this right here, does this look like something happened to the door handles? To the knob?
No,
Actually, in this picture, with the door in the whole, like you can see the whole entire door, you can actually see the plant at the bottom of this door sitting on the porch still. The plant that he tried to, whatever he was doing with the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That's crazy.
They had a whole full backpack and they couldn't bring some tape to just cover the lens of the camera.
Spray paint, something.
Yeah.
So this is the backpack. The brand might not be it's Ozark
Trail.
Yeah, it's a Walmart. It's
Walmart, yeah.
Well, it's if you're gonna get a new one, that's a fairly affordable backpack. It's not like buying what do you call it, JanSport or some kind of hiking one or whatever. Hello, Bean.
So yeah, this is a really good picture that we got. You can see his eyes.
Yeah, I would say definitely Hispanic.
Yeah, it's my guess too. Male Hispanic.
Yep.
Where did this picture come from? Is this real? I mean,
yeah.
That's Cash Patel put these out from the FBI. And I think these are cloud archived photographs from the camera itself.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
I thought in the picture in the video he had a mustache. There's no mustache on this guy.
No, see, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh
and
wow,
this,
you're right.
Yeah, but
Cash
here on
Patel
this
didn't
one,
put out colored pictures though, did he? I didn't see colored pictures.
No,
there's one that I had given that I pulled up X that has a hint of color to it, but I think
the other one is good with him standing.
This looks a little different though. She's right.
Thank you, Carol, for the $4.99. Justice for Nancy. Absolutely.
Okay, let me get rid of that one.
This one is good.
That's the one that I have the color.
This one was sent to me.
That one was deemed not real.
This one here?
Which one?
Yes, with the blue. That was like a, hey, Chat GPT, what would this look like if it was in color?
Yeah.
Yeah, still gives you a good idea though.
And someone said his the shoes were something called Keen shoes. I've never heard. Like
called
if you
what?
get into the shoe Keen shoes.
Keen is like an outdoor brand.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. He's got small feet for a guy.
I don't know.
Keen is like a real popular for like hiking stuff and run, like outdoor type shoes, like REI. If you look on REI, Keen, they're very popular. They make some pretty expensive, high end.
What would you guys say his height is? I would say between 5'7" and 5'9", somewhere.
That's what I would guess
too.
too. Right around 5'8".
That's what I thought, but I watched something earlier, and this FBI guy said, no, he's 5'10" to 6 foot. So I don't
say that. If you look at his feet, like I know this doesn't really make sense all the time, guys, but look at how small his feet are.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He
Yeah.
does not wear like a size 13 or 14 shoe.
And he's
Yeah,
got-
for
his
sure.
legs look short and
Short.
stubby to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very short.
Yeah.
From the waist down, he looks very short. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
And I'm a short person. This is why I'm looking
He has like a. It looks to me like his torso might be a little longer actually than his legs. Kind of. He's got definitely a different type of build on him, I think.
Although with Ring cameras or Nest cameras, the view could be skewed just a little bit as well.
That's true.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But I can't believe someone would just would walk up, holding a gun, having a gun, not even in a proper holster. It's not even the right holster.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like one of those Walmart holsters that you buy. It's like a generic.
It's cloth
holster. Yeah.
And that's made for a revolver. Not
I mean, the backpack is a Walmart brand. So
right.
Yep, maybe bought them together.
Yeah.
You're not getting Keen shoes at Walmart, though.
No.
I'll tell you that.
I just looked them up. They do not carry that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I never heard of that brand before, but I was I went to a show.
They're pretty popular out west with like the outdoor people that are into the outdoor stuff and hiking shoes, and they make some like trendier type of outdoor shoes as well, but they're not cheap, I'll tell you that.
So a lot of people have taken these photographs and colorized them, folks. Just be ready to see that everywhere. I'm seeing it all over the place now. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys have
think?
Stuff you wanted to play, Dago?
I have the original black and whites. I had one that was somewhat colorized, but there's a lot. You have to be careful, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of stuff being put out here that doesn't match. Okay. It's not real.
Yeah.
That's the problem with all this stuff.
Yeah. There's a ton of stuff out here now that there's people that have taken and posted Tommaso's face on a body saying that he's with this person. I mean, this is
really,
yes.
I didn't see that.
I'm looking at it right now. And some other people, some guy with a beard, they're saying is inside the house. There's no cameras in the house.
What I heard is that there are cameras in the back that were smashed or broken or something. That's what they were talking about earlier. So I would think if it's connected to the nesting, I would think there would be more, maybe some other video, but maybe they just don't want to release it.
So what do you guys think about if they just took somebody into custody? So they obviously knew today or fairly recently who or what they were looking for, but also today they were searching around Annie's house in her neighborhood. So do you think that she is more connected, or somebody in her immediate family is more connected?
That's a great question.
Well, and if we're speculating that the guy could be a landscaper of some sort, maybe they were asking neighbors who they use. Do they use the same people potentially? So there could be that angle to it as well.
Yes. And they were looking in sheds like around Annie's neighborhood, like Logan said, they were opening and looking in garages and sheds and stuff like that. So it makes you wonder, do they have like an idea as to something? Do you know what I mean? Were they told like that? Did the kidnappers step away from this, knowing that the jig is up, and left Nancy somewhere else and moved along, tried to get away? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just strange to me if it was somebody that knew her and was connected, or at least familiar with the house, that they wouldn't have something ready to go to cover up the Ring camera lens or block it out or something, paint or a piece of tape. I mean, a little piece of tape. You come up with your hand out like this.
Exactly.
Piece of tape on it. Right. And on top of that, if it's somebody that knows the house, and especially if it's somebody close by, do you really want to be driving around with a gun visible, like at night, at late at night? It just seems very
Yeah,
strange.
it
That
is.
part
Yeah.
baffles me.
It
It's
does.
like,
It does. So it's with the gun. So for like tactically, horrible tactically, like the gun, it's not the right holster. It's like dangling in the front of him, and like right out in the open too. I mean, I know it's possibly late at it's I get it late at night, but still,
yeah, I mean, it's an 84-year-old woman.
right.
You don't need to have a quick draw like situation. You would have it under your jacket or in your belt, inside of your pants. Like, even if you didn't necessarily, it's just that to me strikes me as very strange
Yeah.
to just walk up with it right in the front of your body like that. It's just that's very strange to me. And to what Dago and I were saying initially, it's like, you wouldn't have something with you. You got a big old backpack, looking like you're prepared for something. You wouldn't think of the possibility of a ring camera and something to just cover up a lens. It's just very strange.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I
just
mean,
got
I know
another piece of
some
info saying that
people.
there's. Go ahead, Robin. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I know some people will even carry like a can of spray paint with them
Yeah.
and spray paint the camera. So I mean, there's things they
And-
could have done to,
Little
We
can of
also
spray
know-
paint from Walmart. It takes literally, you walk up with your hand like this, one spray of the can, tiny small can. They make small
Yeah.
ones. And instead he's picking up flowers and trying to cover the camera. It's like,
So I saw someone in the chat earlier. I saw the comment somewhere. They said, "Well, if he had a bright flashlight, would he? It would have deactivated the night vision and turned color onto the camera." Yeah, that's true. If he came from a long distance away, but if you know there's a doorbell camera, there's a camera there, you come at an angle, and you wouldn't come straight on. You try to come at an angle, and at the like almost kind of as you just come into the field of view, you take just a mildly bright camera, you'll see just a big like white mess. You won't be able to make anything out.
I just got more breaking news.
What you
that
got?
stated that they're searching the sewage or septic stuff again.
Yeah, they
And
have
that-
somebody
Wow.
in custody that they're,
Yeah.
they have somebody. And we also know that not that long ago, there was $300 put into that Bitcoin account. Now, if that was a joke or a tester or whatever, we don't know. But
Yeah.
Right.
my other question was, I don't know, for those of you who know backpacks, they have those backpacks where you can put your phone and your tablet and stuff in it, and it will make it so your phone can't get signal and it's not traceable.
Uh-huh.
Is
Right.
the backpack he had something like that or no?
probably not. That's typically like
Yeah.
when you get like a higher end tactical backpack, or like I have a wallet like that. That's RIFT blocking.
Yeah.
And I don't, just in my experience, you never know. I don't think any like Walmart brand backpacks, and it's pretty weird to me that they would have a Walmart backpack and Keen shoes, because Keen shoes are sold at places like REI, which is outdoor stuff, and they're not cheap.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're not like a cheap brand. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they had like a fleece on. It was like sort of outdoor. The backpack obviously is a different color. It's not black. I didn't see any logo on it. I screenshotted it and blew it up, but it's hard to tell because of the glare from the night
Mhm.
vision. But I don't know. That backpack, if I wouldn't have guessed a Ozark Trail backpack, but but I don't know. It looked to me just at a glance like a nicer backpack, but that was just my
It's the logo.
instinct.
You could tell from the logo on top.
So that's roughly what
So, yeah.
$69,000. the equivalent of 300 Bitcoin.
I think that guy possibly brought his phone and was really not intelligent, and they got him through like cast reports and stuff.
That
I
could
think
very
that's
well be
probably
because
how they figured it out.
Yep.
we know they
Is
can
it
get them
300
quickly.
Bitcoin or $300?
300 Bitcoin.
They
Oh,
said
okay.
something equals like $69,000 of sort when it's converted, I guess.
Mm.
You know, that could have just been a way to see if there was any activity on it. You know, they wanted to see if the person would, if there was any access that they could track.
That's a good point.
Maybe the guy was going to withdraw it, and that's how he got caught.
That bingo. That's
Came
what
out of hiding.
One, did you say there was a logo on the backpack that they were wearing?
Yeah. If you
Ozark Trail.
I was in a show earlier, and we were able to. The guy like zoomed in. It's not the color. So like I took a picture of a black backpack. I'm not saying that his backpack was black, but it's the same.
Right.
It's the same.
Where they have its number all masked up.
Okay, yeah. The picture I had was a freeze frame off of a video, so it's probably not that great.
Thank you, Chris. People putting out missing. See, that's what I was saying. The people are saying different things. 69,000. Chris said it's $20 million. Zach said the same thing.
What?
The 300 Bitcoin.
Well, I guess that's right, because a full Bitcoin, right? I guess is supposed to be like 60 or 70 grand. So 300, yeah.
Mama J just said one Bitcoin, $67,000.
Right,
so
right.
Big difference there. Thank you guys.
20 mil, holy shit.
Thank you guys for
Holy
keeping
crap.
us in the know.
Yeah. Holy cow.
But they asked for 6, so who put $20 million in the, like, what is going on?
Unless, yeah,
like you said, it could have been to try to track to see if that person would try to withdraw it, and maybe they could catch them that way.
But why wouldn't you just send the 6 then? That,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Or was that not real? And the real amount was 20. You know what? What is going on here?
Right.
Why would
We
you
don't know
send?
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm buying the Bitcoin story.
Right.
It's public, isn't it?
It should be.
Yeah.
The
wallet
activity
part of it, I think, is public. Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, you never know. Maybe they figured if there's more, they want to see if there's more people involved and just do something crazy to grab attention and make them freak out. Like, holy shit, $20 million, you know, like to stir up some activity or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. But they said that it's not anyone affiliated with the family, the person that they took in custody.
What if they changed this up? Because there was, I'm sorry, Robin, go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Oh, no, I was finished.
Oh, okay. If they, like, there was talk about there being communication between Savannah and the kidnappers without them knowing exactly what was being said, possibly. So what if they contacted her and said, hey, your mother's deceased, but if you want her back, you could just give us this much and we'll tell you where she's at, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's what that was about, possibly.
It's $300, not Bitcoin. I just looked it up.
Is it $300? Okay.
Man, that would piss somebody off if you're gonna put money in there. Like,
that's probably a tester then.
Yeah.
It's actually less than $300, but it does say dollars, like US dollars.
Okay. So that would be, can you even do that if it doesn't equal 1?
Missy Childress says Lana thinks they had to make up the ransom because Ashley Banfield leaked the info. If you look at the front of the house, it looks like they used the camera to do a ransom, then pistol whipped her. Okay.
What do you mean use the camera to do a ransom?
To record it, you mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure what you mean, Missy. I don't know if you can clarify that a little.
I know what that means. Like, Lana thinks that they recorded the ransom on on the camera. She said that earlier today.
Oh, okay.
I thought it didn't like record like that.
That's I agree.
I mean, I guess they have some video, but
yeah, because the sheriff said,
I watched something
rewrite?
earlier. I watched something earlier. It says that it keeps up to an hour worth of footage.
How would the kidnapper guy even know that the camera recorded or worked?
I know.
Right.
That's why it doesn't make sense.
Well,
this guy was not smart. I don't think sorry. I don't think he's that smart to do that.
He doesn't seem to be that smart with the other things he did. I agree with you.
In my opinion, if they come out and it ends up that it was an illegal immigrant that did this, to me, what that tells me is, well, first of all, I smell fuckery, because it just that's just a little too convenient with everything that's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Not to say that it can't happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, in a high profile situation like this, it's almost like the person knew who she was if they're asking for ransom, right? Allegedly, right? So right there, it's not just some person who is just in the country illegally and is committing crimes. They planned this, obviously, because this person would have been of quote unquote high value to somebody. So I'm just saying, like, the narrative that they're saying on the media, if it ends up turning to, it was an illegal immigrant, and they're trying to spin it that way, it just makes me suspicious.
That was the very, very first thing I ever said on this case. The very first day I said, now, if that's an illegal immigrant, but I was actually kind of joking, but now it's like, well.
Well, because you know what happens in that scenario? They manufacture consent for more activity in a given area to get people that may not be down with it for at least a portion of the people to accept it. Now, I'm just saying, I don't trust the mainstream media at all. Yeah. So I'm always going to be skeptical of anything that they put out.
Pima County Sheriff's Department posted, "We can't believe that we have to say this, but media on scene, please do not order food delivery to a crime scene address. This interferes with an active investigation. Please also respect." What a Jesus Christ.
It's JLR, right? So I just read. Someone ordered pizza and someone ordered cookies.
Yes.
They also got cookies.
Unbelievable.
People are just ridiculous.
They literally walked into the crime scene.
They walked up to the front door of the house, literally, and then turns around and walks back, and JLR's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, he didn't even know it was his, but somebody sent it to him. It's still like, how stupid. Come on.
Oh my God.
That JLR, man, causing trouble again.
Yeah, he's always in the thick of.
He is.
Whatever.
He stirred up a lot of shit in Idaho.
So I'm wondering if this person, he did. If this person that they have detained maybe just be somebody that knows something. Maybe not actually one of the people that's actually involved. You know, they just might know something at that point. I'm not. It's just a guess.
Yeah, you're right. It could just be someone of interest, that might have a peripheral connection. We don't know.
And the ransom could not be, it could have just been a person of opportunity too, that, that really wasn't part of the actual kidnappers and case. And
well, people like to get involved in things they probably shouldn't. Somebody could have figured out the public address for this thing or however, and tried to just put money in it to see if it would work. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a lot.
I don't know how it works, so don't quote me. I don't know how it works, you guys. I'm just guessing at that.
Yeah, so people in the chat are going off. It's like, I think we all agree this person was an amateur.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I mean, or someone trying to look like an amateur, because that was not a very stealth approach,
No.
And we were talking backstage. That's not a good place to wear that gun.
No, it's not a good
Not
place
a
to
good
wear
place
the
to wear the
gun
gun.
with a
It's not even
Walmart
shot down right.
holster and wearing
Yeah.
it in the front of your pants. It's just, I don't know, man. It just seems strange that they would, if in fact this was the person that was looking for, or persons that were looking for ransom, they wouldn't assume that there was a ring camera and have to grab flowers out of the front of the porch to try to cover the camera
Yeah.
in it.
Well, I
I
don't even
agree.
know how you would think the flowers would stick. Because it's
Yeah,
so
I
dry
mean,
there. It's not like
Yeah,
it's muddy and they could have just stuck it to the
that
camera.
was like
Honest
moronic.
and truly, you guys, that gun, now that I think of it, the more you guys talk about that could be a BB gun for all we know. Okay. They
Yeah.
make
Sure.
metal
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
they make metal realistic looking BB guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have just been for looks and for threats. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Nancy probably would
There
know.
are, yeah, you're not wrong
Yeah.
with, there are people, there
No.
are home invasion robberies that happen all the time with fake guns or BB guns.
Yes.
You know, and
Right.
some
I
of
had
them,
one and my mom thought it was real. She was so
Yeah.
angry at me. I was like, Mom, it's not, it's a toy. Like,
I had a helicopter. You had to pull the back of it back, and it looked like a 45. It really did.
I
And it
mean,
was-
if you're approaching a house, right, and intending to do somebody harm or kidnap them, you would have the gun in your hand or you wouldn't have it out of view. One or the other. You wouldn't, what good is it just so anybody in the house can see that the person has a gun blatantly? It's like they're advertising it.
yeah,
If you're
Yeah.
really going to
definitely.
planning to take action, you're either going to have it in a hidden spot or you're going to have it in your hand in case you have to
Yeah.
do something quickly. So
Mhm.
that part of it just right out of the gate just makes
So-
me
Do
suspicious.
you guys know anything about this comment? There was a guy taking pictures
That's
and people's windows that the neighbor caught. Did you guys happen to hear anything about that?
yeah, that's who I think they have detained right now. From what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And he's the one that, remember I was telling you there's photographs of a guy with a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who this is.
Okay.
But he could be connected to the maybe the ransom note.
It's
Possible.
anything's
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. Because
Okay.
I don't see how the ransom notes are connected to her abduction.
No, they had this guy on camera, somebody's outdoor cam, looking in people's windows, standing behind somebody's house, so on and so forth. And he's wearing like a white or a gray colored jacket type thing with the beard, and his hair is more of a different color. So definitely, and he's not wearing a mask. So that's who they have.
Yeah.
That's why I
Wow.
tell people all the time, a dog is the best protection. Try doing that with Bronx. You'll get your head eaten off. Or
look at me sideways and Bronx will eat your face off.
I have a German
Yep.
Shepherd. I got a German Shepherd in my house. Cash is his name.
That's
Just,
it.
you better walk in with like a machine gun because he's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you had him trained, right?
yes.
He's defense. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
He's very defensive with
Mine was.
kids too. Even if I have, so he's trained. Like if he sees me shake someone's hand, he thinks they're okay. But even doing that, if they go over and they try to, like they're gonna lift up my daughter or go near my son, not a good idea.
He's
not
not
a good
having
idea. No.
Turkey Creek gal, I don't. I haven't for a couple of days, unfortunately. I hate to say that because that's not what I want, but I don't believe she's still with us, unfortunately.
I know.
The rest of they was asking you guys as well, but me
I
personally,
don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just think too
I
much
don't think
time
so.
is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Especially
it's
without
actually
her medication and everything. Unfortunately.
There was a big question brought into effect earlier when we were talking about this, and then I am curious. I don't know if any of you guys have approached this, but there's no vehicles caught on any camera the night that she was taken, right?
Not that
Not
I
Yeah,
they
not
heard
told
to our
us.
knowledge.
Not that they told us.
So my question then is, how did they get her out of the house and away from the house?
Exactly.
Because
If
she
they didn't
can't
catch
walk far.
anything. Right. She couldn't walk very far. I'm sure nobody carried
No,
the woman for,
no.
any period of time.
So
So it's kind of interesting.
you want to hear a crazy
Yes.
theory?
Yeah, go ahead.
What if she really didn't ever come home? They
Well,
made it seem like she came home.
the blood.
All they know,
Do they have
all they know
her
is with the
on
garage.
Her phone,
right?
her
Do they
Apple
have
Watch.
her on camera?
No,
Like
of course
her
not.
coming
No.
into the house on camera?
They didn't show us
Do we-
that.
Right.
They have
The
her
only problem is
phone.
the blood on the stoop tested positive for her blood. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that.
And they know the garage door when it opened and when it closed. Like I have that at my house too. Like I could actually open my garage door from like it's connected to Wi-Fi, so it
But
logs.
if they're bringing her home, why did they need to open the garage door? I mean, was that how she normally got into the house?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Because you would think they would just pull up and drop her at the front door, unless it was closer for her to get into the house to go into the garage, like in through a kitchen door.
Right.
And he
It's a
said he
good
waited
question.
for her to
It's a
go in
very
the
good
door.
question.
I believe.
What-
Isn't that what he said? That he said he waited for her to go in through the door and then he pulled away?
Yeah.
What would
Well,
you
the
guys think
blood
if-
was found on the front porch, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they said the rear door was open. So if this guy, and again, I'm just going, there were two investigators on with Megyn Kelly, and
Mhm.
it literally was just on my YouTube feed as I was driving home. So I was listening to it. But like if the person then went around to the back, how did the blood get on the front porch? Why would they leave the front way? Right? If they went around the back,
Yeah, no, you have a good
leave.
you have a good question because they're saying
Yeah.
because there were other cameras and some other lights around the back of the house apparently that were broken. So if this
Right.
person broke the cameras or broke the lights in the back of the house, why would they bother then going to the front?
Right.
Right. It's just weird because you're doing a lot of stuff, right?
Right.
You're moving around the place a lot, taking time. How do they know? I mean, you could think that they have a security system, right? It triggers the front door camera and it calls a security company, and you're going to take all that time to go around the back, get in the back door. Then what? You're going to go back around to the front and leave through the front door? That doesn't make sense because then you're taking more time. If you incapacitated the person in the house after coming in the back door, logically a person would try to you want to get out the way you came in, right? So you don't draw any more attention to yourself. It just seems so strange.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit. I don't know if you guys had this information or not, but last night we talked a little bit about the church that she supposedly did video church with and who called and all that. Come to find out that she wasn't going to or doing the video church in her local area. She was actually, ever since the big C hit, she started doing the online church stuff through through Savannah's church. I found out. And she actually went like with a group of her friends, like 4 or 5 of her friends, and they would get together and do the video online church thing together. And that's how, this is still weird to me, you guys. I'm curious your opinion. She didn't show up for that. So one of them contacted Annie. Annie in turn contacted Savannah. I guess they went to the house and did a little search for like an hour and a half or so and found nothing. And Savannah then contacted Michael Kelly, the senator, who in turn contacted law enforcement. Does anybody else think that's a lot of steps for for no reason?
Why wouldn't you just call the police directly?
That's what I was curious about.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Oh, more fuckery. Oh my God.
I get maybe if you're friends with somebody you want to contact somebody that has some power. I get that, but that's a long period to wait.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
Somebody
I mean, you
has a
call
gift.
law enforcement first, and then you call the senator.
Yeah.
You don't delay it, and by
No.
calling somebody else first, you could still call the senator. You just get people on the case right away, looking
Yeah.
into it before you call a senator.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was something quite different and interesting.
Somebody has a gift. I'm not
We
sure
got a
which.
gift from
I know it's
someone.
not.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Uh,
day goes, I think.
is it
It's
mine?
one of your signs.
Midnight Pup, congrats. Welcome to the sauce. Thank you for joining the family. We appreciate you very much. Sorry, I just saw you. It's great to have you on board. Appreciate you.
See, I didn't agree with this comment here. It was a small amount of blood. The person at the front door could have been bringing some blood back to make it appear. To me, it looked like blood drop. It looked like gravity blood droplets. It didn't look like that was
Like
blood
maybe
that
from
would
like a
have been brought.
nosebleed or something.
Yeah. It looked.
Okay.
The blood that I'm not a blood spatter expert. I'm not claiming I am. I'd love to hear like what Logan and everyone else has to say. But to me, it looked like, it looked like blood spatter the blood spatter that I saw from the pictures didn't look like it was blood that someone brought back and like would because you can tell the difference between a gravity drop unless they try to make believe it fell and emulated a gravity drop. But I don't know how. It doesn't seem like these people are that smart to do that.
The only reason it makes me think it is hers is just because of the one spot that looks like she coughed.
Okay.
It looks like it's thinner, but
right.
I mean, that's really the only reason. Now, Anonymous says she was on blood thinners, so any tiny small injury could make her bleed. A paper cut could make you bleed out. So
right.
But it's just, I still keep going back to we didn't see them get in the front door. It had a security gate. They didn't have like a crowbar or anything visible, right? Because why not take that out of your backpack if you see there's a security gate? Now you know that there's a camera there. So let's say, based on what we've heard, they go around to the back. How the blood ended up on the front. I guess maybe we'll find out if they release more information, but it just seems strange.
So some advice to people in the chat, because I have a lot of cameras at my house. Nothing is ever foolproof. There's always a way someone will try to. There's no system. There's no such, just like a computer program and stuff like that. There's no such thing as something that's not hackable. But if you want to try to have cameras that are hard to deal with, besides a regular Ring or Nest camera, you have to have cameras that are high above someone's reach, that they couldn't just easily, as JJ said, just spray paint or just walk up and put tape over the camera. So.
Oh, wow, this will be cool. Turkey Creek Gal says, my daughter is a DHS investigator and is going to be a forensic investigator. I'll have her look at it tomorrow.
Interesting.
All right. That'll be very cool. Very cool.
Yes,
We
and
look
good for
forward
her.
to that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What would you guys think if they came out with a video and it was a white Elantra? I would be like, oh, never mind. It's
I would quit YouTube at that point, Logan.
And the person of interest is BK, and
Oh man,
bye.
That'd be crazy.
Nice having you guys. I love you, but I'm out.
Done.
I just, God, it's so hard for me to listen to like Megyn Kelly and people like that.
Yeah,
they're very polished. I get that. I understand why people.
They're actresses.
Yeah, I
Right.
totally understand why people will like watch people like that. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have access to a lot of like law enforcement people and investigators and stuff. I totally get that. But they're already like, and they have a theory, like not even a theory. They have the narrative locked down so fast on these cases
Yep.
that it just makes your head spin. And to
It does.
me, that's not reality. Like a
No.
real investigation to investigate things, to follow up on leads, then confirm the information in the leads. You know, it takes time to do it right, and they always seem
Yeah,
to
yeah.
just
Well,
have the narrative locked
on a,
down right away.
On a side
Yeah.
note of that, I didn't get to, I didn't see it. I just saw like a little clip. I don't know if, probably put myself through the misery of doing it, but I don't know if Dago or anyone else got to see it. I saw apparently Nancy Disgrace had Howard Bloom on again, and I think they were talking about, he actually, I think there was a little going back and forth I saw, because obviously Howard Bloom is saying that he thinks there's more than one perpetrator. So I didn't know if you guys
doesn't want to hear it.
I didn't get to see it. I didn't know if you guys had seen it.
No, I got glimpse of it sent to me. She doesn't want to hear it. She can't. It'll go against her narrative. She can't talk about it.
Right.
You talking about for the IDAHO4 case?
Yeah, from the Idaho case.
Look, once a narrative is established, the media's job is to just run with that.
Yeah,
and that you'll never see them go against the narrative that they shove down everybody's throat.
Right, like JJ just said, and that's something to think about. I don't care if they came forward to the whole world with absolute proof and had somebody in handcuffs and said, "This is the one that really did it. Brian didn't do this." People like Nancy Grace would say, "Nope, it was Brian. He did it telepathically, and he made him do it with his mind," or something dumb like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how these people run, 100%. So
yeah,
I never heard mainstream media question anything
ever.
After a narrative. No, as soon as
Ever.
something's put out, they believe every bit of it.
Yep,
that's
it's strange.
Right.
It's not natural.
I've been on scene. I know JJ said he's had kind of firsthand knowledge or some people that he knows or things that went on. I could tell you from my experience, maybe you too, Dago, because I know you were a first responder. I've been on scene for some incidents that made the local paper here, and it wasn't even anything about spinning a narrative or it was just the news. They were just trying to be the first ones to report on whatever the incident was, and they got half the facts wrong.
Yes.
And they never come back. They never come back out. They never print another story. Oh, by the way,
they very rarely
wrong with this.
Anything.
They don't care. They just want to be the first one to report.
The only time I've ever seen retractions forced is like when police forces a retraction due to a lawsuit threat or something like that. Okay, but many times I've been on scene and I've seen the situation because I'm in the middle of it, and then you watch the 6 o'clock news and they're talking about somebody else that had nothing to do with this and they're in a different area and they have the whole thing mixed up because they ran in, listened to people talking and didn't get it right. So it happens a lot. It's normal.
I mean, it's in a lot of cases, if releasing follow-up information is bad for business, places won't do it. Like they'll just, this is what we know. That's it. They'll never release any information or of investigation that they did.
Yeah.
But it would bring so much, I know they don't care about it, but it would bring so much more integrity back to, if you actually had a real investigative journalist that came. I know.
What is that?
Well,
come on now.
I'm just saying, if we actually, go ahead, Robin. Right.
According to Agenda Free TV, he's a YouTuber. He does just really report the news. He says the person that they took that they're looking at, they're going to search that person's property, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is this a suspect or a scapegoat?
Thank you.
Right.
Good.
Yep.
Thank you for saying it. Thank you.
Here we go.
Just
Another
like
decoy,
the Luigi case,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yep.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Right.
Everyone's like, as soon as they say they have someone, the whole world thinks, oh, they got him. Great. How do you know it's him? How do you
Right.
know that's
Right.
who
We
it
don't.
is? Just
Right.
because they
Yeah.
arrested somebody doesn't mean anything.
And see, that's the problem is like, because
Yep.
of what we do, okay? Because of what we do, we have to automatically go in that direction because you can't just trust things anymore. There's nothing black and
No.
white, cut and dry. I'm sure
And it's
JJ
not.
will jump all over this and then be right there with me because Logan, that's an amazing point. Like, we don't know anymore. You don't ever know anymore, and that's a damn sad thing, in
No.
my opinion.
I always say,
And
unless
it
I was
shouldn't be like
there
that.
and saw them commit the crime with my own 2 eyes, then I
Thank you.
never fully know.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not just going to
Yep.
believe what some law enforcement or who also wasn't there
Rio
says
Rico.
to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
what's
mean,
Rio Rico?
The guy's name is Rio Rico. Are you
No,
kidding
it's a
me?
community near the border.
Oh, wow.
So that's where they're searching. Here we go. Here we go. The immigration thing.
well,
Yep.
look, we talked, right? We all mentioned this already.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember Logan brought it up, and I said I'd heard Logan say on her show, and I jumped all over that. And the reason that I say that is not because that can't happen. It's not to say that that can't happen, but when it's
Right.
a high profile thing, right? And what's been going on and the pushback and all that with all the shit that's been happening,
Mm-hmm.
it just seems a little too convenient if that's what it ends up being.
Sure.
I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not saying that it's
I
not
agree.
possible.
I agree.
It's just, you got to think in today's world that we're living in with so much fuckery online and with the government and the media. I question everything, man.
You're right. I mean, and that's their main source, right, of how they control the masses is the propaganda machine.
Surveillance photos.
Yeah. It's crazy that we're in this world where and they get pissed at you. And no, by the way, Logan, I think Megyn Kelly called you out on her show.
Oh, no.
Because she said, and there's people online that are giving, being critical because Savannah didn't have makeup on when she was being interviewed.
Oh, good God.
She said those exact things. I said, that's Logan. Megyn Kelly's on to you,
I've
Logan.
noticed that she did put on some lipstick. Like, it's just things like the little tiny details, that takes time to do. I wasn't knocking her for it. I was just saying that takes time to do.
Oh, so maybe she wasn't calling you out because she said people were calling her out for not putting on makeup.
No, she just noticed that she put some on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're safe, Logan. Megyn Kelly's not coming after you.
Look, I'll fight her.
Uh-huh. I could see that going down too.
Thank you, Bianca, for the 5 turtle memberships. That's so sweet. We got Annie, Answer, Amanda, Brittany, and pretty much at 4 a.m. is the screen name.
Pretty much. Super nice.
Pretty much at 4 a.m.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Bianca. It's so great. Turtle.
But everyone in Moscow was pretty nice.
Oh, yes.
I didn't say super nice. I said pretty nice. I'm not going to go that far as to say they were super nice, but they were pretty nice.
I'll tell you what.
IDAHO4 statement here.
Yeah.
Listen to the audio again. I feel
The
like
answer-
the screams earlier.
Yeah.
Could
The answer
possibly
to
be a bunch of
this.
drunk kids.
The answer to this is that we aren't sure what it is, right? We don't know what it is, but it definitely sounds like some ridiculous screams.
I think
But
everybody.
what I can tell you, what it is, at least to me, sounds like exculpatory evidence. It would be at least something to be some kind of reasonable doubt that possibly something happened, because you don't hear any of these screams 4:10 to 4:20. We know that Xana was up, right? This is by the evidence. This isn't speculation or a theory. from the
Right.
actual documents, from the actual autopsy stuff that they've released to us, we know that Xana was standing upright, that she has defensive wounds, that she fought. So forget about the other 3 victims, because I know the report says that they were laying down and whatever. But we know Xana was up. So there's no way you can tell me that even Xana being intoxicated and she had some amphetamines in her system, that she's not going to scream. I don't believe that she was very specifically, she was stabbed exactly in a certain area of her lungs or whatever, and she wasn't able to scream. So I don't hear any noises, any of this stuff from 410 to 420.
Thank
Do
you.
we know? Do we know? Oh, go ahead. I see you got a gift.
Thank you, Gemini, for that very much. Says no barking until 4:17 a.m. Maybe when Kaylee was being attacked, and then mostly silence. And that's a good point. Very good point. And
Right. And we hear that. It's just we never even on here. All Bossman Lee and I think everyone else here on the panel. None of us have ever said definitively we know. Oh, the people are getting killed or there's something. It definitely sounds like something is going on. But to me, it's what you, as Lee has said many times, it's what you don't hear. You don't hear any of these noises. Nothing like this. 410 to 420.
Right.
Which makes me think that something was happening during this time. Could it be some, I know there were other parties going on. But it doesn't sound like these noises are just a drunk party. I don't know what you guys feel.
Being that this, we kind of switched channels here. I will say I covered the Scott Perky interview today for those of you that were there with me. Okay. And I have a problem with this. There's no follow-up to this whatsoever, folks. Nothing. There's no reports, no other interviews with who I'm going to call Gabe or Gabriel, whatever you want to call him, or Lana. That's his mother's name. Okay. Nothing. Now, this person, based on if this story is true, and when you're covering a murder, I would think you'd take everybody's story into effect. That anybody that tells you anything, you want to look into it at very least. Okay. This kid sounds dangerous and scary. Okay. And there's nothing following this up. No interviews with him or his mother. Nothing at all. Okay. At the very least, what I would have done is try to find him, interview him, swab him, and see if I can match his DNA to maybe some of the DNA that's on the sheet that hasn't been tested. Something. They did nothing.
Right. And it sounds like it was the information came from a credible person, right? He's the co-owner of the home.
You would think that.
It sounds like it could be very credible. What?
Yeah.
If somebody is saying that there was a person in the home that broke into their home and then made a statement and said, I could have killed them all if I wanted to, why would you not look into that?
Right.
Right.
What the heck are they thinking?
At the very least, Logan, just follow it up. You know what I mean?
Please follow it up, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. And it's like
things like that make you think they're not following up on purpose because they have to follow what they want it to be.
And that interview was December 13th, 1 month to the day of 22. Okay. Were they on to Brian at that point? In my opinion, more than likely, yes. Okay. So is that what it was? Did they just say, no, we got our guy, we're not looking into nothing else, forget it? That's bullshit, because and I know there's people have issues with Scott Perky. I get that. I fully do. I do myself. But I don't care who you are. If you're telling a story like this with that much detail in it and making clear cut statements about somebody going into that house, making statements about people dying, they could have all died if I would, that kind of stuff, you have to follow shit like that up. You don't just leave that hanging. And that's exactly what they did.
And what about Scott Perky, the co-owner of the home, showing more emotion than any one of the roommates or friends or anything?
He did.
He was literally crying in there.
He did.
Yeah.
This breaks my heart. His statement. He didn't even want to talk about it. It was when he made the statement, I think if that's what you're talking about, Logan, when he made the statement about what Gabe said to him, he before he said it was like, this breaks my heart. And he hesitated through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
He believed that it was probably him to his core. Like
Yeah.
it made him very upset.
yeah. Agreed. And I know, like I
One of
said,
the
I know
roommates.
he's shady, but it's still a statement, guys. Shady people tell the truth sometimes too. They do.
Yeah, that's very true. Wow.
We got
That's crazy.
there's another statement here. I never heard this. I don't know if you guys know anything about this. I never heard anything like that.
Where did you hear that at?
I just saw the comment in the chat.
If you want the truth, here it is. At 4:45, you hear a guy asking Steve for $200 million for Kaylee's and Maddie. They were held in that house for ransom. I'm only at 525. What?
What's this?
I've never heard that before.
No.
I never heard anything like that.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I did hear Steve say? I paid that bill.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. No offense, Poetic Justice. I just have never heard that before.
Yeah, I never heard that.
No.
I did watch yesterday. I did see an interesting video. We've touched on it here a little bit. What is it called? True crime neurons or something like that.
Truth and
neurons.
Truth and neurons. They had something. I know they're pulling on the thread of like kind of like the slavery and the.
There he goes.
Kind of like the prostitution and slavery kind of stuff. And...
I'm digging.
Oh my god.
I'm still digging.
Yeah, I was just hoping I'd see like an update of what was going on. Somebody said something about possible Blackhawks in that area, but I don't know. I'm kind of watching off back and forth, but
on the Guthrie.
Yeah, I can't put the channel on or anything because then that's not good.
Then we get flagged.
Yeah. We don't want that. We don't want any of us to get flagged. So
is this some people have mentioned in the chat like that some guy, Dominic Evans, was a band member? So I guess her was it her son-in-law that was in a band? Who was the one that was in a band? Talking about the Guthrie case.
I don't know.
I know he's a poet. I guess he's done some, but I didn't know anything about a band.
Me either. That's new for me.
Yeah.
I just saw this name a couple of times in the chat, and they were saying like Tomas or whoever it was in Tomas's. Yeah, it was this guy. Evans was in Tomas's band. His name came up like a couple of times in the chat, so I wasn't sure what they were referring to.
Yeah, he was in a band with him apparently, according to Silence Unchained. So he was in a band, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
What's this?
Okay, so Tomasi's band.
It's called The Black.
I had no idea he was a musician.
I didn't either.
Tomboy Charm says a suspect was arrested at a traffic stop in Rio Rico, an hour south of Tucson near the Mexican border.
Trying to get away, huh?
So they actually arrested him.
I'm looking right now.
Very interesting.
I see a person detained.
I just don't understand why they didn't do this sooner.
Not arrested, detained for questioning.
Right.
Yeah, detained for questioning.
Oh, and Walter Goncalves was their guitarist.
No way.
Oh my God.
They are.
Brian Koberger was the bass player.
Right. And Jack Walker was the bass player.
Yeah.
So they are outside of Nancy's house again, live right now. They could just be standing guard.
Early black.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see what Tomboy just said? I don't know.
Helicopter en route with 84-year-old patient. No confirmation on what?
What?
No shit.
Oh, come
Oh,
on
that
now.
would be amazing if that is.
You guys,
Oh,
I just got
if
goosebumps.
I
Oh my
did too.
God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
God bless. I hope.
yes,
I hope.
I hope.
Damn.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
If they
Can
pull
you
really
imagine if they got her like out of the trunk or the back seat or something and she was still,
right,
oh my gosh.
maybe he was heading towards the border to take her away. You know what I
Maybe.
mean? To get away with this, but
Maybe.
JLR investigates silence. Jonathan Lee Ritchie's is the name of his channel, but that would be amazing. I mean, I know she's obviously if they're en route through a chopper, something's wrong, but that means she's at least
Yeah.
alive, you know?
Right.
Oh yeah.
That would be insane.
There's hope at
That-
least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I lost hope 3 days ago, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Unfortunately, I hate to
Yeah.
say that. I'm not that person usually, but with this situation, after 48 hours, it's pretty much forget it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
Where did you? I'm looking, Tomboy, for that. I don't see it.
I just try to get. I'm trying to get an update online. I don't know. It's. Let's see if I can get anything also.
That would be. I mean, you know, of course we don't know or anything, but that really would be wonderful if she was.
It would
still
be,
with us.
yeah.
That would be wonderful.
That would be a godsend for real.
But then
But
it
if
makes you think, so was this staged?
Right. Isn't it terrible that we have to be suspicious if there's
Yeah.
a positive outcome or a negative
Yeah.
outcome?
There's
I
a
wish it
question
wasn't
everything.
like that.
No.
That's very
Yeah.
sad, but it is reality these days, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
New York Post. I'm looking there. JLR is still on scene with it. And so is Tucson Live, I think.
During a traffic stop. Wow.
That would be probably pure luck. But
Now somebody
Yeah,
said there's a
yeah.
missing hiker too, so who knows?
wait, what'd you say, Logan? Somebody said what?
Oh, the scanner said 86-year-old, not 84.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
Well, that could just be initial reporting. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Sure.
With
Right.
details, you know.
Right.
You know how this stuff goes. We don't ever get it right till we get it right.
Right. So the nature of the beast, unfortunately, but yeah.
You know what's interesting is we haven't seen Savannah, Annie, none of them since that last post that Savannah made from her Instagram.
Yeah.
And nothing. And I mean nothing.
And I kind of thought it was weird her by herself, but maybe not. And you don't see the other daughter, you know, Annie or like the brother, liking
Right.
Cameron, making posts by themselves
Well,
today or anything, right?
I still think that Savannah doing that by herself was because they addressed her by herself and they were very personal with her, as in that letter, that message they sent her was "Dear Savannah." I think that's just my opinion, is that's why she came out on her own.
Yeah, that could very well be.
Where are you seeing that at, Living Dead Girl?
Yeah.
One can do that. He's a vampire. Works the video. Okay. Pima County posted the suspect as well. Got you. Oh my God.
Okay. Rolamoto says also the place Scott Perky described the suspect perp stayed at was the Moyer's backyard, fire pit, 2 sheds, tarp, and there was a tarp covering firewood.
That's where he hid some of the knives at. So let me ask this then, Rolo, because you do put out a lot of information. Who is DK? Because DK is the house that Perky was doing work for. That's the place that Gabe and his mother were staying at. Do you have any idea who DK is? Because I've been going through all the initials and all the names that I have, and I cannot match it with anybody.
I don't know DK. I don't know
DK.
That in the
DK.
interview is who Scott was doing the work for, who I'm guessing is Gabe's grandfather from the age that was put out there.
Yeah, I don't know who DK would be.
At first, I took it backwards and thought it might have been the owner of the Mad Greek, and then I realized I had the letters flipped around. So,
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
You keep seeing it? No way. Hold on here.
Yeah, I mean, I just searched the Rio Rico detainment, and it didn't say anything about that. But again, that's just Grok AI.
Tomboy Charm says chopper from Rio Rico just landed at the Med Center in Tucson.
Yeah. The Airbus helicopter H-125.
Wow.
Banner Hospital in Tucson.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
Listed as Banner Trauma Center.
Yeah, I'm not. Suspect detained. Yeah, I mean, JLR's posting this stuff, but I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, it says that the life flight took off from Rio Rico and just landed at Banner Trauma Center in Tucson. But again, they could have been right. The age could have been messed up somehow. But there's no way to prove this.
No, there's no way to prove any of that.
I'm trying to check
So
Cash Patel's stuff too to see if he's posted anything, but I don't think they would until something
was definitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And supposedly, based on what this is saying, that the person that was detained at the traffic stop, that happened earlier today.
Okay.
So,
yeah. So what does that mean then?
that's what I mean. I don't know. Like, there's probably things getting crossed as always, and
yeah, and then also it's where is JLR getting this information? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere about a body being flown to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You know, does he have a source that's giving him information? Because nobody, I'm just saying, I haven't seen it pop up as
I think he's taking it from his chat from multiple people telling him different things.
Right.
Yeah, and you can't really
see. They're saying things like caught him, the landscaper. He won't give up where Nancy is.
Yeah, right.
So you can't.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah.
Whoever this is, he's at Pima County right now, in custody, being detained. So,
right. It'll be very interesting to see what they find at the property, especially if there's accomplices, or at least another accomplice there.
And I see something that says Dominic Evans has been detained.
Hey, that's the band member, yeah, that they keep going back to.
But this isn't. But it's not confirmed. So,
yeah.
This will go 17 different directions by tomorrow morning, folks. I promise you.
Yep. We will. We'll be down all kinds of different alleys and everything.
And to be fair,
I would think if they recovered her alive, like I would think they would tell us. They would say that.
You would think. I mean,
yeah, I mean, for JLR to be posting that,
I don't think they would post that until they treated her to make sure she was good and well. That's because of the family, I think.
Amanda B says JLR is driving to the FBI building.
Yeah, I see that right now.
I'm listening to him right now.
Oh boy.
I love when he's got his like media hat on. He'll have his media t-shirt.
And don't forget his media badge that he made online.
Yeah. It's great.
Press badge, which by the way, all of us can do right now. You can print it off and laminate it, and you're part of the press. That's how it works.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny, because he was hey, I give him credit for IDAHO4. He was boots on the ground a lot.
This dude's been everywhere,
Yeah.
JJ. And I mean, anytime something happens, if you turn it on, guess who's there?
Yeah. No, I give him credit for that. But he was stirring up some shit in Moscow about people with no evidence whatsoever. And, he was walking around the town and like talking about this guy who worked at this restaurant and reporting on people without any actual evidence is not, in my opinion, a great way to go about things.
I agree. He did some stuff in the past, very questionable. I'll just leave it there with that. I'm not going to go in on him, but that's where I kind of made my assumptions of him when I found that out. So,
yeah, I heard all about that stuff too, and like I say, I give him credit for the effort and the boots on the ground and all that stuff, but speculation is one thing, and I get that, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about that guy.
Somebody said something about the New York Times or oh, that was from earlier. Okay, never mind. False alarm.
unfortunately, I'm just going to have to say that I'm not going to take anything for what it is until Pima County posts something, and then I'll go with that if I can.
Yeah, and they were kind of watching on the TV as well, kind of with it muted, of course, to see if they break in or anything like that, and nobody has yet. So, but it's just striking to me how that guy just kind of nonchalantly walks up to the door. He's not in any hurry. Doesn't come barreling for the door or anything like that. That's just crazy. He's not a professional, but I don't know if they've done anything kind of breaking in or anything like that because they didn't get in the house through the gate in the front. So
Right.
I don't know.
I have to potty really quick. 1 second.
Okay.
So I'm reading it's the landscaper, it's the electrician, it's
I
Like I
somebody
said
said earlier, it's probably the electrician because they never clean up.
right.
yeah,
Band member, it's the band member, it's the gardener, it's
yeah,
the pool guy.
it's Colonel Mustard. It's Colonel Mustard in the conservatory with the wrench.
Don't forget the pool guy too.
Oh yeah, there's the pool guy. Yep.
Yeah, I went to Pima County's website. Nothing there yet.
No.
But
No.
and there's people that are saying, see, I hate when people do this. They're saying like Nancy's at Banner Hospital, blah blah blah. Like, stop saying shit like that, guys. God.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Nobody
It's
does.
Bigfoot.
Nancy's fine. She's at the hospital. Stop. And that's what bothers me sometimes about YouTube, you guys, is that people.
Yeah.
And I get it. People want to be positive. There's nothing wrong with that. But people believe things so quickly, so fast, and then they spread it a piece of information that 9 out of 10 times is wrong, and then it confuses people, and then rumor turns into broken fact, and then we have a problem. You know what I mean? It happens a lot. It does.
Well, JLR saying that there's no confirmation of any person.
Yeah.
That's with a flight for life type thing. That's confirmed that it's any specific person. So I don't know. I don't know if that's even true or not, that there was somebody flown to the hospital.
there was a life flight transmission across the scanner, but nothing that I listened to it. It didn't give any information in regards to Nancy.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now see the video's out on Twitter for the guy that they was saying that he was creeping around people's houses in Nancy's neighborhood.
Yeah.
That is the photo that everybody, the guy with the beard, he's got the reflective shirt on, stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm curious
I'm
curious to see what this detainee looks like compared to the video we have now.
Right.
I would think it would be pretty easy to tell if it was a person that looked the same.
I'm saying a lot of stuff about Eric Trump. I'm saying Eric Trump tweeted Dominic Evans and then deleted it.
What the hell? How would Eric Trump know?
Well,
That's
if
weird.
he's buddies with Cash Patel.
James McClure just said in the chat that the arrest was a DUI and it's not related. I'm not sure if there's any follow-up on that.
Huh. Yeah, I just find that really weird that Savannah called a senator.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I ever since you said that's just like running around in my brain.
Well, is it possible that somebody said or left a note or something? Don't call the police. So she did what?
Right.
She thought.
That's kind of because she knows him. You know what I mean? It was like that was my thought. Like, who do I call? What do we do? So on and so forth. So I'm going to call Michael Kelly because I know him personally and see what he says to do.
Right. Like, I need advice here.
What'd you say, hon?
Like she was thinking, I just need advice here on what to do.
Yeah. That's kind of my thought too. I mean, it doesn't. What the thing that bothers me the most of that whole thing, Robin, with what you were bringing when you said that was when the woman contacted Annie and said, "Hey, your mom never showed up for church. Do you know if she's okay?" They head over there, spend an hour and a half looking for her and don't find her. Then calls Savannah. Then somebody calls law enforcement. That's what bothers me about that.
Yeah. Why that whole chain just doesn't make sense to me at all. I mean, because if it was me and I had just searched my mother's home for an hour and a half, I would be I wouldn't even be calling one of my siblings. I would be calling and then call my sibling saying, "Hey, I just called the police because mom didn't show up for church online, or and she's not at home, but I know she was here, and
that I can get calling Savannah to say, "Hey, have you heard from mom? She's not home. We can't find her. We haven't talked to her. Have you talked to her?" And then you automatically call 911. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just an odd chain of events there. And the place wasn't that big that it would take an hour and a half to search for someone.
Right. Now,
like you would know within a half hour that, your mom wasn't there.
That's a good point.
Especially an 84-year-old woman who's not able to race around the property or known to go for long walks or anything like that. Right? I mean.
Now, I do have a question for you guys. If I can verify this rumor, it is a rumor. Let me make sure it's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Okay. So there's a rumor floating around, and this is clearly a rumor because there's no way that I'm just asking if you guys have heard it and what your thoughts are. So, from a PI that I know of, posted that there was a private plane that left shortly after Nancy disappeared from a local airport. Now,
here we go again with private planes.
What's that?
Here we go.
Like Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh God.
I'm just asking if anybody else has heard this because
No.
I never
Did
heard
you
that
hear
till
that,
right
Jeff?
now.
Could you repeat that, Dago?
I don't have like word for word what was said, but it was something to do with the fact that there was a private plane that took off from a local airport not too long after the period of time that Nancy went missing. Has anybody else heard anything about this?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Well, there was like a subset of people online who follow these cases who do the flight tracker stuff in areas where stuff goes down, and they see what flights left around certain time frames. It's a fairly common thing for some sleuths to do, but a lot of times, you can't necessarily get anything out of that, and without confirmation.
Yeah, that's true, Mama J. Could be the media has been putting out information that isn't correct, and that's why the timeline is wacky. Yeah, wouldn't
Come
be the
on, the
first
media
time.
doesn't put out incorrect information. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people that are trying to start so many different things. The source told the Daily Mail that Nancy has not actually been seen in person since the Big C pandemic, that she has been worshiping online. Church leaders said that they could not quantify or confirm if anyone from the church made the call to report Nancy as missing before or during. Like, there's so much stuff out here on this. It's crazy.
This guy in this video picture still frame for Nancy Guthrie, he has very hooded eyes, like very noticeable. I would think that whoever a suspect or whatever, I mean, I would think we'd be able to match it pretty quickly. He definitely has very noticeable eyes.
Yeah.
Well, there's people in the
I'm
chat.
sure they got a good sketch. I'm sure they got a good sketch. The FBI should have been able to do some kind of.
Well, their facial recognition stuff that they use should have,
that too.
Right.
That
they should have been able to grab him pretty quickly, especially if he's somebody that is from the United States, I would say.
Well, there's somebody in the chat. There's a couple of people that have said they thought it was a woman in that picture.
I don't think so.
Surveillance picture. Yeah, I mean,
in the beginning, I remember that being stated when we first saw it. But as I watched the video of the person moving around, the gait looks male to me. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the eyebrows are definitely not plucked if those are eyebrows that we're seeing. And we see a mustache. I mean, I see a male for sure.
That's what I said too. And then when he turned and kind of had that lean, kind of like a male, it reminded me of a male when they move. Men and women move differently, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Somebody thinks Logan looks like Maddie Mogan.
An old Maddie. Old lady Maddie.
It's the hair.
You'd be able to match the gait of the guy's walk as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As he walks up.
The legs are kind of bowed. And just men walk and move heavier and harder than women are more light on their feet. Most of them, at least.
Yeah.
Now,
he definitely looks like he has shorter legs.
The Dominic Evans guy does have those hooded eyes as well.
Oh, did you find a picture of him?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you find that? I've not.
Yeah, we got one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, Google it and then hit images. And there's some when he was younger, standing next to Tomato.
Robin, if you can check the team's chat, Amanda sent like a picture too to us.
There's a close-up side by side of him and the person on the porch.
Gotcha. Damn, they weren't on this, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. Good call, Logan. Damn. The eyes do kind of match, don't they?
They do a little bit. Yep. Very hooded.
Mm-hmm.
Very hooded.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have a beard. He has like a goatee, kind of.
Yeah,
So, this photo here, and you should be able to run this, Robin, without you won't get smacked for
Right.
this. You want to see this.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So we can show people.
This is pretty interesting. Like, wow. Good call, Logan.
Pretty close, huh?
Uh-huh. That's him. And see what she's saying about the hooded eyes, guys. That's like, she's right on point with that.
Yeah.
And the mustache almost kind of matches too, guys. And the lip, if you look at his top lip with the damn, Logan.
So that's him younger. There's one of him now that he's a little bit older. The eyebrows to me match perfectly, and the hooded eyes match pretty close.
Yeah. If we could see the nose better. Well, hell.
Thank you for the gift, wise lady, young mind. Thank you very much for the gift. We appreciate that. She says,
Thank you.
I love the discussion on the DA and all of the participants. You all rock. No matter what the topic is, love you all. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. That's so
very
sweet.
much appreciated.
We love kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the thing is that this guy has the smaller stature.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the guy does too. So, the shoulders are kind of he's just a smaller built person,
Yeah.
Wow, good catch.
But now that he's a little bit older, it looks like he's put on a little bit, he's not as
weight. Yeah.
Yeah, not that he's
we have
heavy, but
do we have an older picture of him?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Well, this one right here that's on the screen is an older picture of him, and so we have a picture of him now that he's older.
That's okay. So this is a newer picture.
No, the one on the screen is old. This is
older, like as in from before. Okay, I got you. I thought you meant older, like he's older. Gotcha.
If you Google it, just Google him and then click images.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the side by side. There's a close up side by side of the person on the porch and Dominic Evans as an older man.
Got you. Okay. Well, they're saying, yeah, he definitely matches the physical profile 100%. And there he is with tomato.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull that and see what we got over here. Mine doesn't work the way you just said, Logan. When you
Okay, can I share at all? Am I allowed to share my screen?
You should be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Goncalves kills me. That's crazy. That is so crazy to me.
Oh yeah, big resemblance.
Mm-hmm. And it's a punk band. That's pretty wild. Early black.
It's not letting me share it, but
you can't just put it up on screen like that?
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
This one on the one that's bigger.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Definitely looks older there.
Yeah.
So does it say when the last time these two communicated or anything? Is that known?
That I'm not sure of. I haven't heard anything on that. But the look at the eyebrows.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree.
And if you put like a mustache on this guy.
Mm-hmm. And how quick can you grow a mustache? I mean,
2 days.
Just because he doesn't, just because he doesn't have one in this picture necessarily doesn't mean that he doesn't have one.
Right.
Right. And it's like I think, do we have like a good size picture of the surveillance thing with the one with the face close up?
Let me see. I have some back here
that we might be able to get like a better comparison.
Right. Let me see which ones I still have over here.
Here's one kind of.
Where'd they go? I have so much stuff over here. It's all unorganized now because I've been taking it in all day.
I mean, the eyes, like to Logan's point, above his eyes.
The hooded eyes thing, yeah.
They're very distinctive.
Yep. Yeah, that's something you can't miss that when you look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 minute. I'm trying to. Okay.
Yeah, darn it.
Well. Okay, I have this one. It's been colorized. Somebody sent me this too, but it is kind of a close up of the face. Let me see. You can try that. It doesn't show them like.
I mean, they look like they're wearing eyeliner almost in that.
Yeah.
Inside that mask.
Try that one, Robin.
Okay.
If it's working. And then
there is a side-by-side one on here in one of the images.
It's really not the best.
Yeah, I got one that I was gonna show if it comes through.
That's not too bad. Like I said, it's been colorized and all that stuff, but like the eyes, wow, that's crazy. You want to put something else up? I can pull this down.
See, that picture right there looks like it was altered.
Hey, I think it was with the color. Yeah.
But also around the eyes looked like it was, it might have been doctored.
Yeah. The only other one that I would trust truly is the one that Cash put up on Twitter, which is hang on,
I sent one.
Where'd it go? Damn it.
Where did that go?
Nope.
I got one up and it disappeared on me.
That's the one that I would trust the most, is whatever the one that is that Cash posted off of Twitter.
Oh, that's him. It's Derek Colella. In my opinion, allegedly, in whatever, that looks more like him. That looks just like him.
Derek Colella.
Derek Colella.
Derek Colella.
DERRICK.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
This is one that I just got.
Put that one side by side with the the guy in the mask.
So who's Derek?
Eyebrows.
Who's Derek Colella now? Oh wow. Wait, what the hell?
Well, is this Dominic Evans right here?
Yeah.
Is this Derek Colella? This here, guys, look at this real quick.
Those are the same eyes in the picture.
There's that, Robin.
Might be.
Derek Colella is the ransom guy. Do you see how one of it? That's a dark picture, though. The one on the left is too dark for me.
Right, but
so his eyes, like one looks a little bit smaller than the other one, or something.
Mm-hmm. The left
and that's how it is in the guy in the mask too. But he was arrested for the fake ransom stuff.
So
I don't know if the eyebrows match though.
Well,
they look close to me.
This photograph, this picture, when was this photograph of him taken? We don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I mean, the guy could have, some guys do manicure their eyebrows or whatever. It could be plus the mask, those masks will pull on your facial features at times too, depending on how tight they are.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like the same person. I mean, put a little more of a mustache on him, and it's got the brown, the dark eyes, and all that stuff. It kind of fits.
Really similar to me.
So, So then what would we be saying, that this is the guy that was at the house?
Derek,
Who is
the
this guy?
who
This
was-
guy's the ransom guy?
Yeah, he was arrested for the fake ransom that. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So do you think it's possible that this guy, well, no.
Was actually involved and they're going to pin it on somebody else?
I mean,
know.
They would never do that.
Never.
I'd like to see a video of this guy moving around, walking around, this Kalela guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If this is why would they do this? Let's ask that. If he did this, they had him, they arrested him. Why would they put it on somebody else? You know what I mean?
Well, think of this though. So he was arrested, right, for being an imposter of the whatever, and then they never heard back for the ransom again.
That's true.
Is it maybe because he was in jail?
That's a very good point. Good point.
Yep. Maybe.
Wow, that's crazy, Logan. Damn it.
Isn't it?
Stop making me think about things.
Well, I don't think we're going to find our answers this evening, unfortunately.
I don't think
but
so.
Hopefully something will,
I told you.
shake loose overnight. And
tomorrow we're going to
one
wake
way or
up and
another.
there's going to be 72 other things that are going to happen with this.
Yep. Absolutely. So,
It's so insane.
yeah, absolutely.
That would be nuts, though, Logan. If it was that guy, I mean, it does look so much like the same person. It does. God damn it.
Yeah, could be.
You got my head spinning now.
Well, I think that about does it for us this evening. Thank you to one and all for coming out. And if we want to go around and do our close, we'll go Dago, Logan, JJ11, and then I'll close us out, I guess.
Sounds
Who's
good.
going first? Who's going first?
I think I am.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys so much again for joining us all tonight. It's been a very interesting conversation. It's been one hell of a day in true crime, I'll tell you that much. Oof, my head's spinning like crazy. This is what we do, though, guys. This is what we do. And like I said, it's 11 o'clock here. I won't sleep till 3 or 4 now because I'll be looking into all this stuff. Which is that's good because I love this stuff. This is why we do it. Thank you, Logan 11, JJ, and Robin again for being here tonight and allowing me to have the honor to join you guys. It's always an honor. Thank you to all 3 communities. You guys are all amazing people. Thank you to all these amazing moderators. As always, my producer, my videographer, my team. Thank you for everything you do. You guys are all amazing people, guys. Every one of you. Don't forget to love yourselves and love each other. Please don't change a thing. You guys are the beautiful people. I will see you all very soon.
Hello. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. Mods are wonderful. I love everybody in chat. You guys make the show what it is. I appreciate everybody. Stay tuned tomorrow for our live. I have some brand new information on IDAHO4, so you'll want to tune into that. Hasn't been seen before yet, so make sure and tune in. Other than that, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for all the gifted memberships and the supers and everything. I appreciate all of you, and we will see you tomorrow. Do something nice for yourself today. Be kind, but more importantly, be kind to your animals. Bye, guys.
JJ.
Yes. Thank you, advocates, as always. And thank you to the denizens and the meatballs and the mods. You know, this kind of show is kind of fun and interesting. You know, we're just spitballing, right? We're going through information as some of it's coming in, trying to sort through it. But I think it's kind of interesting to be digging into something as it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting because you see how the information changes. You see how different theories are born. And I enjoyed it. So I hope we can do more of this in the future. And thanks again, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday.
All right, great. And one.
Thanks to everyone, all the communities, Logan, Dago, JJ, Robin, great discussion. Thank you to our amazing mods, Amanda, as always giving us info and in the back as the channel, as the show is going on, always full of info. We appreciate you greatly, and everyone else behind the scenes. I will leave you with a movie quote. I'll give you two this time. They're both from the same movie, but being that we always like to talk about animals, so here we go. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. And the second quote, we came, we saw, we kicked
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Nope.
It's not meatballs?
Oh, no. Ghostbusters.
No.
What is it again? Say it again. You got it.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's when he's talking to the mayor of New York.
Lady and the Tramp. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm right? Bill Murray, when he's going at the mayor, telling him everything's going on.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Wasn't there a quote like that in Meatballs? I mean, not Meatballs. I was thinking of Stripes. Wasn't there like a similar quote to that in Stripes?
I mean, Bill Murray was in both, so it could have been.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know why I thought that. I said Meatballs. I had the Meatballs on my mind.
They're still all saying Bill Murray movies, so good call, JJ. Either way, great movies, all three of them.
They found Nancy and she's alive. Somebody just said that in chat.
Where?
What?
Let's do a quick Google.
Now we gotta check.
Where?
Oh man.
Let me look.
Can't sign off yet.
No, we gotta know that one.
I might have to go get another water for this. If we're gonna go long on this one if that's the case.
I mean, if they do, then shit.
Nope.
That would be...
I don't see that yet.
Breaking suspect Nancy Guthrie home boots and Nancy Guthrie. Nope. No, nothing.
All right. Nope.
Just the person detained is the only thing I'm still saying.
Yeah.
I don't see anything where she's been found.
Nope.
We just looked
What
on
source
the TV
did you use, Christine? Oh shit! I'm gonna watch that tonight. Police Academy. Somebody said
Police Academy, huh?
I'm thinking out loud. I'm sorry. What source did you get that from, Christine? Hey, Peaky. They made an arrest on Nancy. They said that they found it. Oh, I haven't seen it. Okay. Guys, we're going to go to bed. We'll go to bed now.
Amanda says no. Yeah. No. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun tonight. It was a different kind of thing to sit and dig into it live while it was actually happening, kind of.
Yes.
You know, and I know the rest of the panel joins me, and you know, it would have been wonderful had they found Nancy. And I'm
Agreed.
hoping that well, it would be wonderful if they did. It would really be wonderful if they did. But I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, you know, to reiterate, thank you to all the mods, each and every one of you who show up during the live shows. And also, you know, we appreciate everyone on the replay crew. So thank you so much. Wait. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of breaking news. Essie was just telling me that there is Now, more than one person of interest, according to CNN.
Oh.
There's one person detained, and I guess there's somebody else that they're potentially looking at. They're not saying who, though.
Gotcha. And I did just follow. There is a chopper that just landed it on the roof of Banner Hospital. If it has anything to do with this, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
Essie.
like most of us said, we all thought there was more than one person.
Yeah, of course, Logan. And yes, you're right, Robin. Thank you, Essie. And yeah, Logan, 100%. I've never believed it was one person that did this. Never.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, it can't have been. So, well.
Great show, guys. By the way,
great show.
Logan, what time are you going live?
5:45 Central.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, Robin, for everything.
Yep. Thank you guys, and take care. Have a good night now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
guys. All right.